It's normal to have some fear around writing, but you don't have to let that stop you. In this video, I'll give you a simple technique that a lot of writers use and that can help you leave your fear behind. The second stage of the writing process is writing the rough draft, and this, for a lot of us, maybe for most of us, is the scary part. Writing is taking a risk. It's sharing your thoughts, your words, your ideas, and that can feel scary. Fear, first of all, I want to say, fear is normal. For me personally, I find that the more I'm pushing into new territory, the more I'm trying to write something that's risky for me, the more scared I'll feel, especially at the start. It's not scary to repeat yourself, but creative work is all about pushing past repetition and developing something new. So for me, I find that the more challenging the piece of work is that I'm about to start or pushing into, the more scared I'll feel. Therefore, I think that fear in writing is good. As you're writing something, if you're like me, you may get that voice in your head that says, well, this isn't very good. Oh boy, that was dumb, you know. And that voice, which is very common, is not the truth. That is the voice of your fear. And the key to getting your rough draft written is to learn how you can leave that voice of fear behind. Your fear wants to stop you. Your flow of ideas wants to keep going. And your flow is faster than your fear. Your flow is what can produce a draft that has energy, that has your voice and your ideas. Your fear is what wants you to stop, wants you to rework one paragraph over and over again until you've dug yourself into a hole and you're totally frustrated. So, in a lot of ways, writing the rough draft is all about fear versus flow. Now, when you start, a simple technique that a lot of working writers use that you can try is this. Write your rough draft a little fast. You may feel like, oh, that's not being careful, you know, but this technique tends to push yourself into the flow and leave the fear behind, because your fear is slow and your flow is fast. So once you start writing the rough draft, try to keep going as much as you can. Try not to go back over and over again, and try writing a little faster than you normally would. This helps to stimulate that flow of words and ideas, and it tends to leave the fear behind. That's it. And remember, if you've got something to say, if you've got a story to tell, you have the right to write it. So, hey, give this a try.